International news. Africa's oldest national park starts accepting crypto donations. Virunga, the oldest national park in Africa, said that it has started accepting donations through cryptocurrencies. Virunga, which is situated in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, DRC, said the donations will be used to protect DRC's famed mountain gorillas and the ecosystem they inhabit. It will initially start accepting through 12 cryptocurrencies including Bitcoin and Ethereum. Chinese scientists discussed weaponizing coronaviruses in 2015, said the reports. A document written by Chinese military scientists and health officials before the COVID-19 pandemic in 2015 stated that the SARS coronaviruses were a new era of genetic weapons, a report in an Australian newspaper has said. The purported leaked document said that the viruses could be artificially manipulated into an emerging human disease virus, then weaponized and unleashed, said the Australian. SpaceX to launch first commercial payload to moon paid with Dogecoin. Elon Musk-led SpaceX is set to launch the Doge-1 mission to the moon, the first ever commercial lunar payload paid entirely with Dogecoin. Under the mission, SpaceX will launch a 40 kg CubeSat as riders share on the Falcon 9 lunar payload mission in Q1 2022 for Canada-based Geometric Energy Corporation. The payload will obtain lunar spatial intelligence from sensors and cameras on board. China to set up line of separation at Mount Everest summit over COVID-19 fears. China will set up a line of separation at the Mount Everest summit to prevent mingling of climbers from coronavirus hit Nepal with those climbing from the Tibetan side, Chinese state media said. A Tibetan climbing guides team will set up a summit that has barely enough space for half a dozen climbers and guides at a time. National news. Bharat Biotech starts direct supply of Covaxin to 14 states. Bharat Biotech's Joint Managing Director Suchitra Ella said that the company has commenced direct supply of its COVID-19 vaccine Covaxin to 14 states with effect from May 1st. The supply to the states is based on the allocations received by the central government, Ella added. Recently, the firm has reduced the price of Covaxin for states to 400 per dose. Government shares graph to show increasing gap between COVID-19 recoveries and active cases. The government shared a graph on Twitter to show the increasing gap between COVID-19 recoveries and active cases. On June 1, 2020, India had 87,692 active cases, whereas the recovery stood at 91,819. Today, the country has 37,45,237 active cases, while the recovery stand at 1,86,71,222. The country on Monday reported 3,66,161 new COVID-19 cases. Amitabh contributes 2 crore for COVID-19 center at a Delhi Gurudwara. Actor Amitabh Bachchan has contributed 2 crore for the COVID-19 care facility at Gurudwara Rakab Ganj Sahib in Delhi, said Delhi Sikh Gurudwara Management Committee Chief Majinder Singh Sirsa. At least 15 bodies of suspected COVID-19 victims seen floating in Ganga in Bihar. At least 15 decomposed and bloated bodies of suspected coronavirus victims were on Monday found floating in the river Ganga in Bihar's Buxar. Chausa BDO said the deceased were not residents of Bihar and their bodies may have been dumped by the residents of UP's districts situated across the river. The corpses have been floating for 5 to 7 days, Buxar SDO added. China Red Cross sends 100 oxygen concentrators and 40 ventilators to India. The first batch of 100 oxygen concentrators, 40 ventilators and other supplies donated by the Red Cross Society of China (RCSC) arrived in India from China on Sunday. Chinese ambassador to India Sun Weidong said RCSC also decided to provide $1 million in assistance to Indian Red Cross Society through International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, he added. Hyderabad. The Telangana government will rope in the services of 50,000 MBBS students to treat coronavirus patients, even as Prime Minister Narendra Modi responded positively to the state's plan to vaccinate on priority super spreaders like cab and auto drivers. In a shocking act, Telangana state is reportedly stopping the ambulances that are entering the state from neighbouring Andhra Pradesh. Scarcity of COVID beds, lack of necessary medical infrastructure is forcing many COVID patients and their relatives to rush to Hyderabad. Vijayawada. AP DGP Gautam Swang on Sunday said that a pass is mandatory even for emergency travel and informed that they would start issuing e-passes for emergency purposes from Monday. He stated that those needing the passes can apply through the Police Seva app in their mobiles. The National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authority (NPPA) fixed the maximum price ex-factory of liquid medical oxygen at rupees 15.22 per cubic meter and medical oxygen in cylinder at rupees 25.71 per cubic meter, excluding 12% GST in its order issued on 25 September 2020, and it will be in force until further orders.
Mask up, wash your hands, and sanitize them regularly. If outdoors, maintain social distancing. If possible, stay at home. Together, we can make this happen.